Wednesday's debate had a new participant and a new target, former New York mayor and billionaire businessman Mike Bloomberg. He took heat over past support of controversial stop-and-frisk policing tactics that targeted African Americans and the treatment of women who worked at his company.
I'd like to talk about who we're running against. A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians. And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg.
In my foundation, the person that runs it's a woman. 70% of the people there are women. In my company, lots and lots of women have big responsibilities. They get paid exactly the same as men.
Polls show Vermont Senator and self-declared Democratic Socialist Bernie Sanders is leading the pack in Saturday's Nevada caucuses and nationally. He's running on nationalized health care, free college, and other progressive policies.
We have a grotesque and immoral distribution of wealth and income. Mike Bloomberg owns more wealth than the bottom 125 million Americans. That's wrong. That's immoral.
I can't think of ways that would make it easier for Donald Trump to get reelected than listening to this conversation. It's ridiculous. We're not going to throw out capitalism.
Sanders is leading in the polls, but former South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg, a moderate, is leading the delegate count after strong showings in Iowa and New Hampshire.
We could wake up 2 weeks from today, the day after Super Tuesday, and the only candidates left standing will be Bernie Sanders and Mike Bloomberg, the two most polarizing figures on this stage. And most Americans don't see where they fit if they've got to choose between a socialist who thinks that capitalism is the root of all evil and a billionaire who thinks that money ought to be the root of all power.
But Buttigieg is splitting the moderate vote with former Vice President Joe Biden, Senator Amy Klobuchar, and Bloomberg. If moderates don't come together around a single candidate, Bernie Sanders will likely continue to be the front runner in the race to take on Donald Trump. Jim Spellman, CGTN.